What's up, Lazy Dog fam? Hope everybody out there is having an awesome day. On our last video, when I did the little garden tour, I mentioned we're about to start cleaning some of this stuff up. Even though it's still producing a little bit, we got to get it out of here. Some of this is overwhelming, especially all these tomatoes back here. We got where we just couldn't give them all away.
Literally, y'all, you cannot give them away.
You definitely couldn't get anybody out here to pick them. But if you picked them and sat them on a table, you could get a few people to come get them.
No, that's not true. We did have some people come pick them.
A few, yeah.
But a lot of people just...
A lot of people, when they found out they had to come pick them, they were like, oh, I got something come up this afternoon. Anyway.
Our friends are going to watch us and go, golly.
Anyway, they're on the tail end, especially these determinants in here. They're on the tail end of their production window anyway. We're not going to get all this out of here today, or Brooklyn's not going to be able to get it all out of here today. No. But we're definitely going to put a dent in it, or try to. We got a cool Friday afternoon here, and better do this when it's cool than when it's really hot. So we're going to get those determinants out of here hopefully this afternoon. Make a little room so then we can get in there and work and get some of this other stuff out of here. The peppers are going to stay there till frost. We're not going to mess with those.
Yeah, they keep producing.
Yeah, we'll slowly start getting some of these tomatoes out of here. So, you ready? I got her some good loppers here.
I'm ready for that.
You ready, Tata?
Our got some hot peppers in.
We do got some hot peppers.
Yeah, we do. Okay, thanks.
Well, you ready to get these tomatoes out of here? You gonna cut them?
Yeah.
Oh, Lordy.
All right, let's go. Okay, so this is the row we're getting out of here. Brooklyn's got her loppers.
Already ready.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut them at the base of the soil.
Got it.
Just like that.
Okay.
And we're gonna just do one section at a time. So go ahead and cut those 4.
But are we cutting tomatoes?
Yeah, we gotta get them out of here.
Why?
Mama's tired of picking them.
Why?
There's too many.
So now what?
Take the
knife time.
And just cut that weave all the way down right there.
Oh, that wasn't a weave, that was a vine. I was like, this does not look white.
There we go.
Okay. Now this still has tomatoes.
One more string right there. And then
I'm going to take them to the woods.
Yeah, we're going to take them right over here and throw them in those woods right there. You grabbing a few that are on there?
Yeah. It feels wasteful to throw them all out. Those don't look anything. We're not throwing the strings away in the woods though. We're going to put these in the trash. Right. They're not biodegradable.
Right. That's not cotton string.
And we are not about that littering. Putting stuff out there that could get in poor birds or anything like that.
We got love that we'll never need to hide. Love will always rise above. Whatever comes, we will be just fine. If I am yours and you are mine.
So we're making some room here on this side, and then we'll probably start walking around the other side now that we've got about halfway down there. That's definitely a lot better right there. So while Brooklyn's getting that nice and tidied up, let's talk about this cleanup process here. Tomatoes are one of the crops we grow that are most susceptible to diseases, at least for us down here in the deep south. Most all your tomato diseases are either soil-borne or they're vectored by some type of insect. Now the insect vectored ones are kind of tough to control because, you know, we always can't control insects coming in, and it only takes one insect carrying a virus to bite the plant and then the plant's got it. But as far as those soil-borne diseases go, we can do some things to alleviate that pressure. And one of those things is just cleanup. You don't want to leave tomato plants, or any nightshade for that matter, in the garden, because you're just creating problems for yourself. You definitely don't want to till any of that into the soil. So potatoes, I told you all about that when we were harvesting potatoes. We pull them, throw them out there in the grass, cut them up with the lawnmower. Tomatoes, we throw them in the woods. Squash is another one. Get them out of the garden. If it's a plant that carries a lot of diseases or can carry a lot of diseases, get them out of there. Clean up good. Sanitation is a really important practice to keeping your disease pressure down from year to year. The other big thing is rotation. So I don't like to plant tomatoes in the same spot in consecutive years, and I highly recommend that for everyone. If I can, I try not to plant them in the same spot for 2 to 3 years. and that helps out a lot with those soil-borne diseases, just having a good rotation plan like that. So clean up all your tomato debris, don't plant them in the same spot every year, and you'll be a lot more successful with your tomato growing. It's got 2 sections left, honey.
Woo!
You're doing this fast.
Sure. I mean, I've had so much help.
Ty quit on you?
Ty quit on me. There's no telling what he's doing in that barn. He keeps demanding snacks and drinks and all sorts of things. See?
He's just hollering.
Yes! He's out here like I'm a poolside server. He wants some water with ice in it.
What do you think about that volunteer sunflower there?
I know, it's pretty. I didn't cut it. Did you see that?
Yeah. Look at that bee right there. Eating on that sunflower.
Oh.
You got a technique worked out here?
No, I almost wish I had small ones. These are kind of big
Smaller
for me.
loppers?
Well, it's hard for me to.
Oh yeah, because they're wide.
Yeah, to get in this area. And I keep only doing 2 at a time because it's easier once they fall over completely to see them.
You'll be a tomato cleanup pro here for
Listen, I'm gonna put that on my resume.
Ty, you taking a break?
No.
No? What you doing?
Mama set me right here.
Mama made you sit right there?
Yeah.
Alright, so we got that long row of determinants up. Now Brooklyn's getting a couple of these random ones in the cages here. This one here is called Jolene. It just did okay.
Oh, I want to start singing that song.
You gonna sing for us?
Jolene, Jolene.
You sing as good as Dolly can?
Well, no, of course not.
That's a mess right there, ain't it?
I love how you're like sports casting this.
Yeah, I'm like
There goes Brooklyn. It's a big mess, big mess.
I'm like a play-by-play
Yeah,
announcer.
play-by-play.
Play-by-play tomato cleanup.
Y'all are cutting all tomatoes.
Not all of them, but most of them.
Why? Well, y'all are not. Y'all are cutting and not ready ones.
Well, we just gotta get them out of here.
Why?
Why aren't you helping?
Because I not want to.
Okay. Having a rough day?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I am tired of work all day.
You're tired from working all day?
Yeah.
I bet you are. Well, you just take it easy right there, okay?
So what are you doing about these roots?
The roots there?
Yeah.
We'll get that tape ripped up and
God.
then we'll kind of just wheel hoe it and rake all that out of there. They'll kind of decay down.
And that's how you're getting all these weeds out too?
Yeah. So we'll just let it rot out a little bit and then we'll rip up
What's
the tape.
a little bit? Like I got a week to rest or 2?
A couple weeks probably.
Oh, okay, good deal.
Now we can actually get in here and show everybody all this pretty peppers.
I know.
Now y'all can see some of them pretty heatless habaneros there. All loaded up in there. Those things are really, really productive.
Yeah, listen, these tomatillos were a bust. We didn't know what to do with them. We didn't know how to pick them.
And well, they were in here too thick. We couldn't get in here.
You planted 30,000 plants.
Yeah. I might have to get you your own bench-made knife, honey. What you think?
That's okay. I got a few other things I'd like first.
Yeah?
Like a spa trip, gift cards, whatever. I'm taking any sort of
You would
payment I
rather
can
just
get.
have a $160 knife?
No, thank you. I'd rather have that in cash. Spend that how I wish.
I like how you're wrapping it up like that.
Yeah, I didn't know what you were doing over there, just throwing it in a bucket.
The way you do it, it fits in my pocket a lot better.
Right. Y'all, let's count how many times he says that.
Mama, mama, mama.
Mama. He told us earlier he couldn't do this. It was too hot out here.
Last one.
Woo!
Woohoo! You want to put your name on them whoppers?
I mean, I wouldn't mind it.
And there they go.
Oh,
Bye-bye.
some got tangled up.
Bye-bye, tomatillos. Now that looks a lot better already, honey.
Yes, that's how it should have looked before. Right?
Yeah, we'll space it out further next year.
We won't plant this many tomatoes next year.
No, we
No.
won't plant this many.
Okay, thank you.
So when we're done with a particular crop or a grow out around here, we always like to talk about our winners and losers as far as varieties go. Which varieties we would grow again, which varieties we probably wouldn't grow again. Now, I had lots of different varieties here. I want to say close to 20 different varieties. I don't even know if I can remember them all. As far as the indeterminates, we had Abe Lincoln, German Johnson, Kellogg's Breakfast. There was one grape I can't remember. The Mountain Vineyard grape. We had Purple Boy, Lemon Boy, and Better Boy. As far as the determinants go, we had Bella Rosa, Red Snapper, Roadster, Summer Pick, Florida 91, Southern Ripe, Tachi, and Invincible. I think that's all of them. So let me talk about the indeterminates first. Better Boy, I know everybody loves Better Boy tomato. People rave about it. I just wasn't super impressed with it. It wasn't a bad variety. It just didn't knock my socks off, so to say. So I probably won't grow that one again. The Purple Boy was okay, but the tomatoes on it were kind of small. So I probably won't grow that one again. I think I'd rather have Cherokee Purple for a purple tomato. This Lemon Boy though, however, it was more productive than the Better Boy, seemed like for me, and I really, really like this one. And you can see it's kind of cracked on top there because all this rain we've had. But Lemon Boy is definitely one I would grow again. As far as the grape tomatoes go, I might be in search of a new variety. That one we grew, I can't remember the name of it to save my life, besides the Mountain Vineyard. The Mountain Vineyard did okay. It was slow to produce. Well, the skins are kind of tough on it. So I wasn't a huge fan of that one, even though it had some pretty good flavor. The other grape one did pretty well. So I might just plant one grape tomato next year. Might try to find a new variety to try there. As far as kind of the heirloom types, the Kellogg's Breakfast was the big winner for me. I like the German Johnson. Not saying I won't grow it again. I might have a plant or two of that next year. I really liked it too. Abe Lincoln didn't do that great for me. So as far as the indeterminates go, Lemon Boy and Kellogg's Breakfast were my winners. Now I don't have any of the determinate hybrids to show you, but my big winners there, although I couldn't do a real fair trial because it just got so thick in there, my big winners there were Roadster and then Red Snapper. I've grown Red Snapper for 2 years now. Really like the big tomatoes on that one. So gonna grow Red Snapper again. Roadster was one I had never grown before, but I really like that one as well. All the others did fine. The Bella Rosa, Florida 91, they all had good production, but I'm probably not gonna plant this many varieties next year. Just stick with the Roadster and the Red Snapper as far as determinants go, and then we'll pick a few more new ones that we've never grown to try. As far as the paste tomatoes go, those Tachi and Invincible paste tomatoes, I mean, they'll just amaze you every time you grow them, but I just have a hard time trellising them. Even with the Florida weave, even with them wrapped up tight, they just get so loaded with fruits that they're almost hard to keep from falling over. So I don't know if I'll grow any paste tomatoes next year. We don't make tomato paste. We just kind of add them in with the other tomatoes when we can them. So not sure I'll do any paste tomatoes next year. Might just stick with the big guys. So we've got, what did I say, 4 varieties there. This one, the Roadster, and the Red Snapper, they're definitely keepers. And then we'll try some new stuff next year, some varieties we've never tried. If you got some good suggestions, let me know. I'll ask again when it comes kind of tomato seed ordering time. But if you've got some suggestions for varieties determinate or indeterminate you'd like to see me grow, put those in the comments below. Now that's enough tomato work for today. We got to go over here to the big fig tree. We got a lot of figs that are ready, and we got to go pick them. Hopefully Titus won't eat them all before we pick them all.
All right. We're picking some fig out here. Fig are ready.
How many? How many figs are ready?
4,500 free. 8.
4,500, 3, 8.
Yeah, and so a lot of figs are ready, and I need to pick them because them are ready.
Okay, let's get them. So I stepped way back here just to show you how massive this fig tree is. This is a variety called Brown Turkey, probably the most popular variety around these parts. And if somebody's got a fig tree in their backyard around here, it's usually a Brown Turkey. But no telling how old that is. It's massive, just for comparison's sake. So I got 4 trees over here, LSU Gold, LSU Purple, and 2 Black Maltas. We got more trees way over there on the other side of the barn. But these are 2-year-old trees, so no telling how old this guy right here is. They figured out a good little trick standing on the buggy there to pick them. I'll get under here, I'll show you how big some of these branches are. So you can see there, big trunk on that thing. Some of those limbs or logs are good 8 to 10 inches in diameter. It's just a monster fig tree. Some of these have already kind of exploded on us right there, so that one's been on the tree too long. Ideally, we'd like to pick them when they just start turning color, kind of like that right there, maybe a little more brown. But some of these are going to fall down. Birds are going to get some of them. There's just so many up here, you're never going to be able to pick them all. And this isn't my favorite variety that I've got, but it's my most plentiful variety just because this tree is so big. There's a nice one right there. I'll show you the inside of it here. Yeah, nice red color on those guys. And they're pretty tasty. All my other trees over there just make a few figs to snack on. You can't see them because the grapevine's there. But this one makes enough to make some preserves, jelly, all kind of good stuff.
I think a fig way up there.
Yeah, we can't get them way up there. We'll have to let the crows have them.
I need to get a ladder and get them.
Get a ladder?
I don't have a ladder.
What are we going, what's your plans with these figs?
I was just thinking about that. I used to make a fig and like strawberry jello, and it made like strawberry jelly. But I don't like the kids having artificial dyes. So I'm trying to figure out a different way to still make it sweet like that. I've made fig preserves before, and they're okay, but they're kind of chunky, so the kids don't like them as much as being smooth. I like a fig preserve because it tastes, they're great on cheese boards. Another note, this is a great idea for teacher gifts, office gifts, whatever. So I always make the jelly no matter how much we have, and then we buy these cute little tags that say Merry Christmas from the Key family and hand them out to people. So I always think it's a great thing to have on hand that is, price point is wonderful. And it's a lot easier to find jelly jars than it is those great big jars. So even though I feel like we have a jar shortage, we can find jelly jars.
Just be with me. Just be with me. Just be with me.
Okay, so we got a decent amount of figs picked. I was going to ask you, how many do you need before it's worth getting all you can and stuff out?
Kind
of a big bowl like that?
Yeah, I think it normally takes 4 to 6 cups of cut up figs.
Okay.
So not a ton, and that's for, I want to say 6 to 10 small jelly jars.
We didn't get quite as many as I thought we were going to get. You had somebody come out earlier and pick some.
Yeah.
So we got enough to make one batch of jelly.
And there's a ton left on there that are green.
Yeah.
You can't really make, I've never seen our figs all come in at one time, so I have to pull the jar of jelly making stuff out 2 or 3 times.
Right. And this brown turkey variety, it makes for about 3 weeks or so, and then it's toast.
Done.
But a lot of these other varieties we have planted will continue to produce until the first frost. So this is kind of a one and done fig. Some of those others, like the LSU figs and stuff like that, while they don't make a whole lot, they will continually
They'll keep making those 6 figs over and over again.
Yeah, but they're really tasty. Some of the varieties we got make some monster figs.
Another great thing to do with these figs is we made goat cheese and fig pizza.
We did do that.
We did do that. So good.
I still want to get a pizza oven. So we can try some more of that. Yeah. Fig pizza, I know that sounds weird, but it's actually pretty good.
So good. It's like you make your own pizza dough, or you can use like refrigerated kind, pre-bake it. You have goat cheese on there, olive oil, some herbs, and then I made a balsamic reduction, which is basically just boiling out of the water out of balsamic vinegar. And then you put the figs on there, slice them on there, put them in the oven, let them get toasty and the goat cheese melt all over it, top with the vinegar and arugula.
It is really good. I bet it'd be good with some pecans on it.
Oh gosh, you love pecans on everything.
Pecans are good on everything.
It's like a cardinal sin to make brownies without pecans in our house, or cookies, or anything.
Yeah, don't even make cookies or brownies if you ain't gonna put pecans.
I told Travis,
in
I said these brownies were not for you.
Got to put pecans in everything.
Got to.
But anyway, we had a good productive afternoon in the garden. Glad to get some of that stuff cleaned up. We can kind of see the light at the end of the tunnel as far as having a little break here pretty soon. As far as the tomatoes go, let me know what your winners and losers are. I shared with you the varieties we like that we grew. If you have any conclusive results so far, winners and losers, definitely let me know about that in the comments below. And also give me some suggestions. Go ahead and start giving some early suggestions of varieties I should try next year, and we'll kind of make us a list and then kind of narrow those down as we get closer to next spring or next winter when we'll be starting tomatoes.
Yeah.
Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell, like, and share, and we'll see you next time right here at Lazy Dog Farm.
Oh, farewell. By the beauty of your life,